Hey, what's going on, guys? Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading. I hope you guys are doing incredibly well as always. I'm going to do a divine masculine reading and we're going to get to the bottom of this message, okay? I'm picking up on the energy of like a little bit of frustration here because someone can't leave you alone. And that's what they're saying to themselves, or they're either having to explain this to somebody else, okay? So your energy keeps coming up in their life, and when they're talking about it to other people's advice is either do something about it or leave it alone, okay? Other people may be like pushing them or moving away from this idea of reaching out to you. They're trying to decipher why it is they can't let this go. I feel like there are emotions or feelings, romantic feelings that are deepening for you, and they're having to learn that this isn't something that you can just get rid of. It's not something that you can just, put on the back burner and it goes away. I feel like they've tried. Another message I am getting for some of you, just a side note to slip in there. I feel that they're having to explain to somebody, like, I've tried to leave this alone, okay? Many of them are getting busted, is what I hear too. Just getting caught over and over and over again in the same type of shit, okay? Saving your screenshots or looking up your social media. They're getting clumsy also with it, is what I'm hearing. And like, not this again, is they're having to explain. Like, I'm hearing your masculine say, like, what do you want me to do? I don't know what you want me to do. Okay, so they could be talking to themselves, like, what do I do? What am I supposed to do? Okay, and then if some of them are connected to other people who know about this connection with you, divine feminines, but have wanted to intervene, or they thought that they had the power to tell your divine masculines, hey, listen, disconnect from this person. I don't want you thinking about this person. I don't want you talking to this person. It's like somebody was trying to play God in their life. Like, I don't want you thinking about this person. I feel like your divine masculines are like, yeah, like, I can freaking control my thoughts. You know what I mean? So they've had a really hard time leaving this alone or disconnecting. And I feel like they're at their wits' end. So, that's what usually happens on the twin flame journey when you try to suppress the truth. It's like there's going to be some kind of explosion, and nothing can be hidden, is what I'm seeing in the divine masculine's journey right now. So let's see what's going on in their world, okay? We do have make the effort. And this feeling doesn't go away. It's like they constantly want to reach out. This comes from a lot of passionate feelings as well. Like the drive to reach out could be that they can't stop dreaming about you, right? And these dreams, they end up waking up feeling like you were right there, or it felt so real. Or it could be that they experienced a dream where, like, when twin flames have dreams of one another, it's like the worst feeling ever to spot your twin flame. And then you want to move closer, or by the time you get there, they're gone. Or you feel this like deep sense of abandonment or longing for them or missing them. Many of your masculines are having experiences like this, and that's why they're trying to tell somebody, listen, I've tried to leave this alone and I can't. Like, this person is seeping into my dreams. Many of your masculines have had emotional outbursts as well. And there's somebody in their life that just refuses to acknowledge that this journey and this connection between you two is very real and very strong. And I feel like making the effort is something that's coming up in the divine masculine's life again. It's like you two are going through this new cycle of, yet again, here they come barging into your energy, because if they don't take action on this, their soul doesn't feel settled. You are like some missing part of the puzzle. They must connect with you. There's some kind of truth that they're wanting to reveal as well. In this deck, there's a card called Heart to Heart Conversations, where it says, honestly discuss your feelings with one another. I feel like your masculines are going to pop like a balloon if they don't reach out and communicate some kind of truth to you. Okay, this is no joke. This is not about somebody controlling them and telling them what they can and can't do. Maybe in the past, they probably thought, okay, yeah, you know what, you're right. Like, I should probably forget about this person. I feel like they tried to block you, delete themselves off of social media, not have social media at all. Like, just, go into hermit mode. And then that's when the universe will remind them, you can't run from this. Here are the dreams. Here are the synchronicities. Oh, okay, you don't want to go out and you just want to stay in and watch TV all day? Okay, every single movie you watch will somehow have your divine feminine's name in it. Okay, so everything just drives them to acknowledge that truth that they feel. Okay, and this is really significant for many people who have tried to interrupt this connection. A lot of your masculines are waking up and opening up their eyes, like, wait a second, who are you to tell me, like, not to think about this person or not to talk to this person? Everything in my heart and soul says, connect with them. So they're up against this cycle this time around, wanting to reach out. Many of you could be feeling their energy seeping into your world. It feels very sensual. It feels very good. It feels like something big is coming, but you can't quite put your finger on it. It feels like you know that you need to let divine timing do its thing, but yet there is this need to run to them, okay? That need to want to run to them as their arms wide open and their eyes wide open as well. So it says great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take. Keywords being great love. They've never experienced something like this. They're looking around like, is everybody crazy? Like, why would I give up this opportunity? I don't feel the same connection when I'm with you. This is like hitting the jackpot. And that's the feeling that they can't get away from. That's the beauty of the twin flame journey. It's like, who would say no to hitting the jackpot when it comes to passion and love and romance and lovemaking, right? It's like you meet your match and they're able to fulfill all of those areas and turn it into complete bliss. You don't have to force the connection. You don't have to work on it or anything like that. When that attraction, that magnetism, that intense heat, that, oh my goodness, who are you? Hello. I mean, you can't get that with just everybody, okay? And that's that special thing that I think a lot of the karmic energies are realizing that they cannot take away. And many of us divine feminines are getting to the bottom of, that's why it exists, and that's why it's so strong, and that's why only our divine masculines can make us cave in the way that they do. That's why their energy can be so strong. That's why many of you in the divine feminine energy will say, mark my words, I'm not reaching out or communicating. And the minute they put that sensual energy on you, it is like a rope pulling you in until you surrender. Okay, so not everybody's able to do that, divine feminines. Mm-hmm. Many of you have like dust repellent in your back pocket. Okay, lots of people try to attract you into their energy. Okay, many of you have very strong walls up. But when it comes to your divine masculine, that is the only person who just sends your eyes into that spiral, right? And vice versa, you have the same effect on them as well. Okay, and again, this is something that they're trying to explain, but the average mind is not able to understand it, okay? So they're feeling like they just have to spread their wings and make that effort and move towards you because they don't want to miss their shot. They don't want to miss this opportunity. Some serious conversations are happening right now. Okay, again, they felt like they were under some kind of illusion also because, they actually listened to some people at some point. Like they tried to leave you alone at some point, and now I feel like they're at this place of like, what am I thinking? What am I doing? What do you mean leave this alone? I can't deny what it is I'm feeling here, and so they're starting to piece it together. And we have reconciliation. Nobody, not a single soul is going to stop this. The universe is about to show everybody around you and your divine masculine exactly who is in charge of this union and what the purpose of it is. Okay, many of you might be racking your brains going, why all of the sensuality, why all of these romantic and euphoric feelings, why do they weaken me like this? It's because this connection is supposed to stand out more than any other connection in your life so that you know that there's purpose there. And also to keep this connection safe. And that's where your masculines are at as well. Like speaking up about it, trying to explain to somebody, listen, I'm at my wit's end about this. I can't leave this alone. You think I could control my thoughts? You think I could just turn my feelings and emotions off like a light switch? Like I got to let this wave ride. And somebody's like, listen, you've been trying to let this wave ride for years. And the divine masculines are trying to explain, like, this is what I've been trying to say to you. I can't forget this person. I don't know how to leave her alone. Okay, so we also have it safe for you guys to love. They're in that place now. And that's why many of you can feel like something big is coming. What that big is those big footsteps towards you, divine feminine. That big energy you feel is those big footsteps, those big leaps that they're taking towards you. And, one of those steps starts with speaking up. Many of you might have had issues too. Every time you try to share messages around the divine masculines, your throat would close up, or you'd be like, or, get all like, fuzzy in the throat. yeah, lessons around them speaking up about this truth. They can't stifle the love that they feel for you. Again, it's like the feeling that I think ended up taking over was they started getting suspicious of everybody around them that had something negative to say about this connection, because it's like, yo, why would you shit on my lottery ticket? You know, like, don't you want me to collect on these winnings? Everybody started getting jealous of their jackpot. Oh, that's the message. Everybody started getting jealous of their jackpot. Okay, because their love life was engaging to a higher level of commitment. So that's why you were perceived or seen as almost like the enemy, Divine Feminine. Everybody maybe made you out to be either crazy or out to take something or get something from the Divine Masculines. And maybe, just maybe, the dynamics might have been set up that way. But boy, did the tables turn on your journey, okay? Now many of your masculines are trying to spiritually figure this out. Okay, but we do have that reconciliation energy heavy in there, which, you know, it tells me a lot of you are about to experience reunion, and there's not a damn thing that anybody could do about it, because there's purpose in you two getting this validation. There's purpose in you two realizing that this journey is very real, and you're not going to realize it's real until you guys meet up. I think I recently did a reading as well on like the physical, like you guys meeting in the physical is going to be really important, because exchanging like touch, you know, exchanging eye contact, hearing each other's you know, voice, seeing your mannerisms, it's going to make up for a lot of lost time, guys. All right, so that's what I'm getting for this short check-in. I'll probably do another one as well, just so that we get messages for the variety of collectives out there. Okay, guys? I love you. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next message. All right? Bye, guys.